Just absolutely abysmal game last night as Florida loses 5-0 to the Wild. And I did tweet out I was just gonna go on an absolute rampage in this video. I was gonna blast everyone. No one was gonna be safe. But I really thought about it, and I'm kind of glad I waited to do this video now, because I really can think with a clearer head and stuff like that, and not let my frustration out. Because I think when I let my frustration out, I say things that I shouldn't say, I don't mean, and I let my emotions get the best of me. So I'm gonna go at this with a rational outlook and just try and figure out what is plaguing this team right now, because, and just some of the events that happened last night, I noticed that seem to make this team kind of implode right now. They're imploding, I think. And two things I noticed was like he was livid on the bench with the team, just flipping out on them. And I do want to I've said before, I think we need a guy like Tortorella to get these guys motivated and stuff like that. Like, yes, Tortorella. Like, I'd want Tortorella now. He's proven himself as a coach. Rao has not done that. He's got 2 NHL wins, okay? Tortorella has proven he's a winner. He can turn a team around. Rao is not doing that. He hasn't done anything. I think essentially he's like 2-3-3 right now as a coach of this team. So, and it doesn't seem like the team is really playing for him right now. They just seem just discombobulated. And a lot of people think, oh, it's the chemistry, it's a lot of new team players and stuff like that. It could be. I think it could be that, a little bit of that. But again, teams do add different people and stuff like that. So I'm not going to essentially say it's the chemistry that is affecting this team right now. They are professionals. So again, they know that, there's going to be new players coming in. And it's not like we overhauled the team completely, okay? Like, yes, most of the defense is new. That the defense has changed. Pretty much the offense has essentially stayed the same. We've added Marchessault, Scaveri. Last week we moved up some of the younger guys up to the AHL, but obviously played with this group before, except Malgin, who has been scratched the last couple of games, so that's kind of interesting. As Thompson has taken his place, as now he's playing on the fourth line. Malgin was on that third line. He was up at the first line sometimes. I think that's what just affected the kid. I think he's just been moving around too much. I think they've maybe put too much pressure on him. I thought he played well on the third line, and they should have probably kept him there. But alas, they've scratched him. Griffith has played well on that first line, though, with Barkov and Yager. So I think that should stay together, as Marchessault is back playing on the third line. But anyways, and that's what practice is for, though, too, is to have team chemistry, having the road trips, having those bonding moments. So I don't think it's entirely the chemistry that is affecting this team. I think it's more of lack of scoring. We're having an extreme lack of scoring. I think what happened last year is a lot of these guys had career years, and now they're panning out, and they're not having those same years or building off of that year and having another great season to start it off this season. So I think that's another thing that's affecting this team, because we've only had, in the games that we've scored 3 or more goals, it's only been 10 games, okay? Only 10 games. But we'll go on to point in every single of those games. We're 8-0-2 in those games when we have scored 3 or more goals. The rest of the time, we haven't scored. We've scored 2 or less. Our record sucks. So it's the offense that is not coming through. I don't think it's the defense at all. A lot of people think, blaming the defense and stuff like that. It's definitely not the defense. They've had some lapses here and there, but in essence, when your team can't score, that's more pressure on the defense and the goaltending to step up. And again, I think we're still right. We're ranked pretty good on goals against in the defense department. Obviously, last night didn't help us. They lose 5-1, but in the defense department, I think we're pretty good up there. I think we're in the top 10 or even maybe 15. So it's not like we're near the bottom and like, okay, yeah, the defense sucks. Another thing I want to put out is Longo. After getting pulled, just utter frustration, slamming his stick on the ice. Then when he came back, slammed his stick on the bench. The stick flew. And then when he went into the locker room, interesting way to go to the locker room, he slammed something else. So utter frustration on his part. Again, he thought coming here, like, he'd actually have a chance. He believed this ownership group. They're like, okay, hey, we're going to have a winner. In the 2 to 3 years that he was here, since he's been here, he thought this team would not be at the level it's at right now. And that is probably frustrating him. And I just see that as just the team just kind of imploding. It seems to me as though they don't want to play for Tom Rowe. They don't want to play for him. And you can't have that. Again, like, I know these changes are made to better this team, but I think it just threw everyone for a surprise and for a loop. And this is why it's just what's happening is this, like, these changes. Like, maybe if you got rid of Gallant, okay, I know it's, they needed a dramatic change. It needed something to happen. And I think either they should have done it, either waited, or I don't know. They maybe shouldn't have even gone rid of Gallant. I think, again, like I said, I think these guys had career years last year. We have been kind of decimated by injuries. We don't have Petrovic right now. We don't have Huberdeau right now. So we are missing those key pieces. Again, if everybody was healthy, we were without Bukestad for a while. He's been missing in action right now. He hasn't scored a goal yet. So like I said, a lot of these guys are not performing, especially the offense is not performing to the level that they are capable of doing. And that is why we're just not winning. We're not scoring, like I said. And another thing, too, is, like, when we got Yandel, they promised, okay, this is going to improve the power. I even thought having Yandel, like, great, he's going to quarterback the power play. Our power play is going to be better. And nothing. Our power play is absolutely abysmal. As I think we have gone. I wrote the notes last night and I just totally discarded them. But I think we are 4-57 in our last power play opportunities, or 56 or something like that. 4 goals out of our last 56 chances on the power play, which is a abysmal, like 6.9% conversion rate. That is since November 8th, which is dead last in the NHL. Right now, we're like 30th to 29th on the power play in the league for year to date. Again, what happened? What has happened? Again, I think, it's just these guys are not having the years that they had last year. But, and I think that's just why fans are imploding right now as well as the team and the fans are just absolutely just dumbfounded right now why this is happening. And thankfully, thankfully, our division is sucking completely this year, as we are still only 4 points out of a playoff spot in the division. We are 4 points out of second. Yes, that's how bad our division. We are sucking, but yet we're only 4 points out. As of me recording this today. Tonight, Boston plays Pittsburgh, who Boston's kind of own Pittsburgh, and then Ottawa's playing San Jose. So hopefully, by some miracle, they both lose, and then we can win our next 2 games and leap into a playoff spot. But it's not going to be easy. Again, we are playing Winnipeg and Colorado, so 2 teams we've shown to be able to beat. So hopefully, we can put a positive to this road trip, go 2-1. Ended on a good note, but we have to. We essentially, this is our season. These next 2 games are our season. We have to win these next 2 games, or I honestly believe you can just pretty much kiss the playoffs goodbye, because the team is imploding right now. The coach is not having any self-control. He's pissed off. The players are pissed off. Fans are pissed off, and if we don't get a win these next 2 games, I don't see us making the playoffs, and I'm being realistic about that. I want the playoffs, I do, but again, you can't score. The power plays can't smash. You're not making the playoffs. I'm sorry. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share, and as always, hit that subscribe button. 5 away from 600, guys. Let's get to 600. And thanks for watching.